In this video, you will learn about the 4 balanced scorecard perspectives. The balanced scorecard has become the most popular performance management tool of all times. Lots of organizations use it to help them define their strategic goals and monitor their performance. So it is a strategic performance management tool that is broken up into 4 areas of your business, and these areas are called perspectives. The theory behind this is that basically any organization needs to look at their financial performance, any performance related to their customers, any performance around their internal processes, and their learning and growth. So we've got 4 perspectives: finance, customers, internal processes, and learning and growth. So let's look at what these are. Starting with finance, pretty obvious. Most organizations need to look at their financial performance, so things you might want to monitor and measure and focus on as a business is generating revenue, generating profits, managing your cash flow. So things like this you would put into this perspective. The second perspective then looks at customers. So here you look at customers and market, maybe things like customer satisfaction, customer loyalty, something around your branding, something around your market share. So this is obviously if you have the right customer loyalty, customers are happy with your product, this will then help you deliver the financial growth and the financial results that you need. The third perspective then looks at your internal processes. So you look at what do we as a business now need to be good at, whether this is manufacturing or marketing or some internal processes around innovation that you say these are the things that will help us satisfy our customers, that will then help us deliver our financial results. And the fourth perspective is called learning and growth. This is probably the most cryptic name because what this refers to is your business drivers, especially some of your more intangibles. And basically, we are breaking this up into 3 different lenses to identify some of the drivers of your business. The first one is what we call human capital. So this relates to your people, the people in your business, the employees. You explore, have they got the right skills, the right behaviors, the right attitudes. The second lens is where you look at your organizational capital. So something like your leadership style, things like your organizational culture. And the third lens is to look at your information capital. So do you have the right data in place, the right IT systems and networks? And hopefully they will lay the foundation of your business. If you have this in place, this then will help you deliver your business processes, which then helps you deliver to your customers, which then helps you to deliver your financial results. So this is why those 4 perspectives are not looked at in isolation, but they are interlinked. So you can only achieve financial results if you deliver to your customers. You can only do this if you do the right things internally, and if you can only do this if you have the right foundational things in place. So this hopefully gives you an overview of what those 4 perspectives are. A few more tips. It's really important that we don't just see these as perspectives to identify performance measures in. The starting point for this is that this is a strategic framework that allows you to identify your strategic goals and objectives. So you identify what you need to deliver in terms of financial results, in terms of customers, in terms of internal processes and learning and growth. So you identify your goals. And then you also identify action plans linked to those goals. And then you identify things like measures, KPIs, key performance indicators that will help you monitor how well you're now delivering your strategy. Sometimes I get asked, how formulated are those 4 perspectives? Have we got some flexibility? Can we add more perspectives? Can we have 5? Can we change the names? And the answer to this is absolutely yes. So there's nothing stopping you adding a 5th perspective. So I have quite a few clients that I have worked with over the years that add a environmental perspective, for example, or a social responsibility perspective, where they say, okay, this is really important. Other organizations believe that the people element is so important that they bring this out into their own perspective. So you can add perspectives, you can change the names of them, something I actually actively encourage companies to do, to then create your own model of your own strategic areas that are important for your business. The balanced scorecard perspectives, those 4 are very intuitive. So I run balanced scorecard workshops all over the world, and one of the exercises I very often do is that I split people up into teams. They look at a case study company, and I then give them, let's say, 5 minutes to identify metrics and goals that are really important for this business. And then after those 5 minutes, we then map them, and they usually always fit into those 4 balanced scorecard perspectives. So this is very intuitive, but it's nothing stopping you changing and adding to them. So hopefully this has been useful. I've done other videos on the balanced scorecard and how to implement good strategic performance management frameworks and processes. So check out the rest of my channel, or head to my website at bernardmar.com, where you can find a lot of articles and case studies, and even things like a KPI library where I look at some of the most important indicators and how to use them in practice. So hopefully this is all useful.